Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm here to do my picks, but before I get into the picks, Buffalo Heroes, it's been a fun hate week. No personal hate. I respect you a lot. Obviously, we're both Laker fans and everything, but as far as this Sunday goes, good luck tomorrow because you're gonna need it. Um, Honestly, the bet was accepted, so if I lose, if the Dolphins lose, I'm gonna be singing. If the Dolphins win, you're gonna be singing. So. Look forward to seeing you sing the Dolphin fight song, and just want to say good luck tomorrow. So, without further ado, let's get into these Week 16 NFL picks. Now, I'm ranked ninth in Steven Rose's tournament. They got like 146 wins or something like that. So I'm doing really well for my first year in this thing. So here we go. Dolphins at Bills. You already know who I got. Dolphins all day. Dolphins are gonna win this game easy. Saints at Panthers. I actually got the Panthers in this one. I think that the Panthers are going to sweep the Saints. And originally I picked the Saints to beat the Panthers at home in that last game, but I think Panthers are too much to deal with at home. They can go far in the playoffs, so Cali Blue, the voice, I'm going with your team this week, and I think they'll beat the Saints again. Vikings at Bengals. I got the Bengals in that one, even though the Vikings have been playing better. Bengals are trying to still win the division, so they're playing with a sense of urgency for the next two games. So, and I honestly think the Bengals will win the division. I don't think the Ravens are going to get in, so I'm going to take the Bengals in that one. Broncos at Texans. Do I really need to pick this game? Sorry, Stephen Rose, but your Houston Texans are going to get fucking spanked tomorrow. Broncos are still trying to clinch that home field advantage and number one spot in the playoffs. So they're obviously not going to rest Peyton Manning, so I'm going to take the Broncos. Titans at Jaguars. I'm going to take the Jaguars. Meaningless game, but I think the Jaguars will win this game at home. They've been playing better for the last couple weeks, so I'm going to take Jacksonville. Colts at Chiefs. This is a tough game, but I'm going to take the Chiefs at home. Their crowd is probably the second best crowd in the NFL behind the Seattle Seahawks fan base out there in Seattle. The Chiefs home crowd is tough to deal with too. I mean, they go back and forth, Chiefs and Seahawks, for breaking the record for loudest stadium or whatever. So Chiefs are going to win that game. Cowboys at Redskins. I don't want to lose faith in Tony Romo. They can still get in the playoffs. They can still win the division. But it all comes down to, can he win a fucking meaningful December game? I don't want to lose faith in them because they're playing a weak Redskins team. Even though I think Kirk Cousins is better than RG3, especially after RG3's injury. I think the Cowboys will win this game, and it's going to be a tight one, but I think the Cowboys will come out on top. Cleveland Browns at the Jets. I'm going to take the Browns. The Browns have been playing their asses off for the past couple weeks. That game against the Patriots, last week's game. I'm going to take the Browns because the Jets just suck. What's next here? Buccaneers at the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams at home. The Rams are a weird team. They blow out teams that they shouldn't beat, and then they lose to teams that they should beat. But I'm going to take the Rams just because they're home. I mean, this game's a toss-up. So, Cardinals at Seahawks. I'm going to take Seattle, but let me tell you something. This game, I think it could be a really, really tight game. The Cardinals have 9 wins right now. They're no joke of a team. Carlson Palmer has been playing really well. Their defense is stacked. I mean, it won't surprise me at all if they go into Seattle with the upset, but I just don't see it happening. Although it wouldn't surprise me if it does happen. Um, so I got Seattle in this one, but I think it's going to be a very 1 point win or something like that. Giants at Lions. I got the Lions. This is another team that can still win their division. They need help, but they're gonna, after last week's performance by Matthew Stafford, throwing 5 interceptions. I think he's gonna come out this week and do the opposite. I mean, he could throw 5 touchdowns in this game because the Giants secondary is that bad. So Calvin Johnson's gonna have a field day, and I don't see the Lions losing at home to the Giants. Patriots at Ravens. I'm gonna take the Patriots simply because I don't see them losing 2 in a row. Typically, when you knock Brady down and he's off a bad loss, especially to a division rival, I think he's going to come out and annihilate the Ravens and destroy their playoff hopes. Because I honestly, like I said, I see Cincinnati winning the division, and I just don't see the Ravens beating the Pats. Even though the Pats are banged up, Patriots, it's really tough to beat 2 times in a row. So Patriots all day in that game. Raiders at Chargers. Young Link's team is going to destroy my cousin Pistol 213's team. Chargers, they're a really good football team, even though they're just 7-7. They've been playing really well as of late, and Philip Rivers has had an unbelievable year. If he hadn't had so many wide receiver injuries in the beginning of the year, this team would be better than what they are. And thank God they're not, because it would be even a closer race for the division title. So I'm going to take the Chargers. Steelers at Packers. I'm going to take the Steelers because Aaron Rodgers is ruled out tomorrow. So no Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to take the Steelers. Packers are in Lambeau. Doesn't matter. Pittsburgh's winning this game. Matt Flynn is not that great. Bears at Eagles. Probably the best game of the week. This is the game of the week, in my opinion. I'm going to take the Chicago Bears on the road because Eagles secondary is god awful. Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall should have an unbelievable game each, over 100 yards each maybe. I actually like McCown better than Cutler. McCown has played his ass off, and last week, freaking Cutler threw 2 interceptions. I think they should have rid with McCown as long as he's successful. But they put Cutler in regardless. I still see the Bears winning this game. Now, Eagles' offense is really good, especially with Nick Foles. Nick Foles has had an MVP year, even though he started late. But I just don't see LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy is going to have a good game. Let me take that back. Bears' run defense is horrible. So this is really not going to be a defensive game because both defenses are really not that well. But I like the Bears' offense better than the Eagles' offense. So that's why I'm going to take the Bears. And finally, the Monday night game, I'm taking the 49ers. I mean, come on. Last game in Candlestick Park. They're going to blow out the Falcons. Everybody's going to be emotional. The greats are going to be there. Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jerry Rice, all the old 49er greats are going to be there. So there's no way the 49ers are losing that game. It's going to be a blowout. I might not even watch it. I might fucking put on, I don't know, Monday Night Raw or something because this game's going to be a blowout. So there's my pick, Stephen Rose, Week 16. Dolphins, Panthers, Bengals, Broncos, Jaguars, Chiefs, Cowboys, Browns, Rams, Seahawks, Lions, Patriots, Chargers, Steelers, Bears, and 49ers. Hopefully I still go up in the rankings. I went from like 24 to 17 to 13 to now 9. So looking forward for the playoffs. It was really fun. I can't wait to do it again next year. But still got a long way to go to try to win this thing. So hopefully these picks get me in the top 5 maybe, perhaps, this week. All right, I'm going to end it here. Deuce.